idea of moving and muddying the argument away from what we're trying to say about people's rights. And we've seen this before. We've seen before attempts to talk about, the children last time in 2015 during the marriage equality campaign. We've seen it with the kind of influx of this money from America, where the arguments weren't really talking about what the issue actually was. But as well, in 2015, I think we've seen how you can combat that and how you can win. And what it took was people going out onto the doorsteps, knocking doors and talking to people. And we've seen today that people have the arguments to combat what the other side are spouting, but we need to go out and talk to them. So what I want to appeal to people is, if you're not 100% sure yet, but you're thinking about it, don't leave here without one of the contact lists about the People for Profit canvas and install sheets. Also, for anybody who is already won over, do not go anywhere without leaving your contact details, because we will want to contact you about getting out with us. Go and canvas it and take a sponsorship for it, I've been told. But we need to get out on the doors from now. We're going to be going out every week, we're going to be doing installs every week, we're going to be meeting people, we're going to be winning the arguments on the doors, and we need you to come with us. So please get involved.
People that have indicated they want to come in. Is there anyone else? Sorry. Kieran.
Yeah, I think we have to start this campaign. I think we should just be aware of the stakes. The stakes have never been really high for many years. If we win, the floodgates will start to open in this country. And the long list that Anna read out, what the fundamentalists have done here, this will be a battle that they will not recover from. And therefore, all the questions about why 95% of our schools are run by the Catholic Church, about why young people, for example, today, who are trained as primary school teachers, are more or less forced to take courses on Catholic dogma in order to get a job as a primary school teacher. All of this will be open if we win. If we lose, people should be aware of the consequences. If we lose, there is a protection. There is a clause in the Protection of Life and Pregnancy Bill that gives women 14 years for taking an abortion pill. If we lose, the anti-choice people will be so confident, they will demand that begin to be implemented. It has already started in the north, and it will start here. And one other thing we should be aware of, if you look at the experience in France, the far right in France mobilised initially against, if you like, same-sex marriages, formed an alliance with the Catholic Church, and from there began to broaden their agenda. So I think the stakes, you can't imagine how high they are at the moment. So therefore, I just want to back up the point. First of all, about money, right? The left doesn't like asking for money for some strange reason, right? But there is literally tens of thousands of dollars coming into this country from, if you like, the anti-choice element in America. And when this campaign starts, you're going to find, because I was unfortunately around for the one again on divorce and abortion, you're going to find every single lamppost is covered with anti-choice posters. They have the money, they have the organisation, and they have the network. And therefore, we really want to appeal to people, take these sponsor cards and go around. And really, we don't have much money at the moment, but we need money to put up a lot of posters. And the last point really is on the question of going door to door. There is about 30% of people who are actually undecided at the moment. That's our experience. But they're not undecided in a sort of classic middle ground, cautious. You have to be cautious when you're talking to them away. If you're just honest with people and explain what's at stake in terms of a woman's right to choose, the abortion pill and so on, a lot of people can be won over. So therefore we really want to appeal to people, come out on the canvas, because we can actually win this at the moment.
The anti-abortion lobby is much bigger than the Catholic Church. So let people not get bogged down with the Catholic Church, because in the United States, they are leaving the Catholic Church because it's not strong enough anti-abortion. The Mike Pences of this world have left the Catholic Church, so just be aware of that. And the money is coming from all over the place. It's not Catholic money often. So, I'd rather people didn't just think it's only the Catholic Church in Ireland. It's a much bigger lobby than that we're facing. Okay?
Thanks. I just want to make the point, when you're on the door with people, it's very important, I think, not to get bogged down in all the pseudoscience and arguing that heartbeat starts at such and such a week, and say human being is such a week. Is to make the point that to these people, do you trust women? Do you trust your girlfriend, wife, daughters, etc., to make the right decision? And also, on the point of something someone else made, that it is a class issue at heart. you've got to make the point to these working class women that the upper bourgeois classes have always had access to abortion. It's never been a problem for them. And this is thus, abortion is thus a form of control over working class women to prevent them from having freedom.